$5 million to whoever gets me out of here.
Our video begins in the heart of Los Angeles, where the city's usual buzz is silenced by a tense hostage crisis unfolding inside a downtown bank. The LAPD's elite SWAT unit, including officers Jim Street and Brian Gamble, is called in. Their entry plan? An aggressive rooftop breach. Outside, chaos escalates when a police sniper takes out one of the robbers as he tries to flee. This rattles the remaining criminals, who retaliate by holding innocent civilians at gunpoint, demanding an immediate escape. With negotiations going nowhere, Gamble spots an opportunity to end things quickly by entering the bank through an unapproved ceiling route. Street hesitates, but Gamble acts, firing at a suspect without a clear shot. He hits the target but grazes a hostage in the process. Technically, the situation is resolved, but publicly, it's a fiasco. The fallout is swift. Both men are removed from SWAT for defying direct orders from Captain Fuller, head of the LAPD Metropolitan Division. Gamble reacts explosively and storms off. Fuller gives Street a choice: stay on the team by throwing Gamble under the bus. Street refuses, and as a result, he's demoted to working police inventory. Gamble, believing Street betrayed him, quits the force, ending their partnership in bitter fashion. Fast forward 6 months. The LAPD chief tasks seasoned veteran Sergeant Daniel Hondo Harrelson with rebuilding the SWAT team. Hondo sees potential in Street and recruits him alongside a new squad: TJ McCabe, Michael Boxer, Deacon K, and Chris Sanchez, a capable and gritty officer fighting to prove herself as the only woman on the team. Meanwhile, at Los Angeles International Airport, a sharply dressed young man named Alex arrives from France. He blends effortlessly into the city's rhythm, but his reason for visiting is anything but casual. He's here on a personal mission, one that's about to turn deadly. Alex makes his way to a high-end local restaurant, claiming it's a surprise birthday visit to his uncle. But when the two meet, it's clear there's tension simmering beneath the surface. Turns out, Uncle has been embezzling from the family for years. This isn't a celebration, it's retribution. Without hesitation, Alex stabs his uncle in cold blood and calmly walks away. Later, as he drives toward the airport in his uncle's car, fate catches up with him. A routine traffic stop for a busted tail light quickly spirals when police run the plates. The car is registered to a man with an active arrest warrant. Suspicious, officers detain Alex for further questioning. Back at LAPD HQ, Hondo's newly assembled SWAT unit is in full training mode, pushing limits, sharpening skills, and growing tighter as a team. But the calm doesn't last long. At the sheriff's department, a deputy uncovers the truth behind the mysterious Frenchman. His real name? Alex Montel, an infamous international criminal with a resume of chaos, murder, arms trafficking, and drug smuggling across multiple countries. The intel makes its way to Sergeant Velasquez, who quickly alerts Hondo's team. Their next mission: intercept and secure the prison transport carrying Montel. But Montel's associates are already in play. Dressed as LAPD officers, they launch a brutal ambush to spring him free, killing 2 unsuspecting sheriff's deputies in the process. Fortunately, Hondo's team swoops in just in time, neutralizing the attackers and resecuring Montel. Later, Captain Fuller addresses the press, confirming the high-profile arrest. Alex Montel, one of the world's most wanted men, is now in LAPD custody. But Montel has one more card to play. As he's led past a line of reporters, he stares straight into the camera and makes a chilling offer: $100 million to anyone who can break him out of jail. The city just got a whole lot more dangerous. Montel's shocking bounty offer sends shockwaves through Los Angeles. The underworld wakes up fast. Criminals, mercenaries, ex-soldiers, and even corrupt cops all see dollar signs. The LAPD scrambles as chaos erupts. Montel isn't just a prisoner anymore. He's the city's most valuable target. As Hondo's team prepares for an aerial extraction, their helicopter is suddenly taken down by a hidden attacker. No choice now. They hustle Montel back into cover and improvise a new plan, move him by ground in a heavily armed convoy. But the streets aren't safe either. A disguised assailant, posing as a homeless man, ambushes the motorcade, triggering a violent shootout. Gangsters swarm the vehicles, desperate for that $100 million payday. Only, it's all a ruse. The convoy is a decoy. The real Montel is being slipped through the city via a secret route in unmarked SUVs. Just when it seems the plan is working, everything unravels. At a checkpoint, TJ, one of their own, stops the car. He's flipped. The money was too tempting. As the team pleads with him to reconsider, Boxer is suddenly shot by none other than Gamble, TJ's partner in betrayal. Street grabs the radio and calls for backup. Hondo's squad arrives in a flash, and the chase is on. Gamble and TJ flee into the subway. Street and Hondo give pursuit, but miss the departing train. Meanwhile, Sanchez and Deke confirm the train never arrives at the next station. Realizing something's off, they pursue the fugitives through the underground tunnels. They narrowly escape an explosive trap set by Gamble and emerge from the tunnels, only to be met with more resistance. Captain Fuller, furious and suspicious of everyone, orders Hondo's team to stand down, thinking the betrayal may run deeper. But then, Sanchez spots a low-flying private jet cruising over the city. The team connects the dots. It's Montel's escape plan. Fuller has already deployed units to the airport, but this jet is headed somewhere else. Sure enough, it touches down not on a runway, but on a bridge. It's now or never. With innocent hostages on board, Hondo takes a gamble of his own. He rams their vehicle straight into the landing gear, disabling the plane. A furious firefight erupts. Sanchez is wounded in the arm. Amid the chaos, Montel bolts, but Deke gives chase and tackles him, bringing him down just like he did in their first encounter. Meanwhile, Hondo confronts TJ inside the plane. When TJ asks about Boxer, Hondo gives him hope. He's alive and being treated. But TJ, unable to face the consequences, pulls a gun. Street and Gamble face off one last time in a grim showdown through the train yard. It's brutal, fast, and final. Street comes out on top, and Gamble is gruesomely killed by a passing train. With the threat neutralized, Captain Fuller arrives, offering cautious praise, recognizing their efforts, but reminding them the mission isn't over. The team loads Montel into a SWAT bus and drives him straight to the nearest federal prison, where they finally hand him over to authorities. Justice is served. Mission accomplished. Thanks for watching.